and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the Tempest, and we get to hear from Ferdinand today, who kicks off Act 3, Scene 1. But before that, just real quick, Miranda and Prospero have been living on this island for like 12 years, and Prospero has in his service Caliban, who hates him, but who is now hooked up with Stefano and Trinculo because they gave him booze. So Caliban now wants to serve them. Also in Prospero's service is Ariel, a sprite who's promised to release in 2 days, even though he's like a year overdue. Well, not a year overdue, but anyway, he was supposed to have let Ariel go by now. But Ariel is running around invisible, sort of messing with people, except for when Ariel prevented the murders of Alonso and Gonzalo, who Antonio and Sebastian were just about to kill so that Sebastian could become the king of Naples. So anyway, there's all of that. And in the midst of all of this, Prospero has also taken this occasion to play matchmaker, and he introduced Miranda to Ferdinand, who had washed up on shore, and is like super jazzed that the two of them like each other, but doesn't want them to know that he's super jazzed about it because he doesn't want to make it seem like this was too easy, so then they won't appreciate it. So Prospero has put Ferdinand to work, and at the top of this scene, Ferdinand is like hauling logs from point A to point B, and he says, "There be some sports are painful, and their labor, delight in them set off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crabbed, and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up upon a sore injunction. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness had never like executor. I forget, but these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busy lest when I do it." So, he's not really enjoying hauling the logs from point A to point B, but the fact that he's doing this for Miranda and that she's so beautiful and lovely and she doesn't like to have to see him work so hard and she compliments him and all this sort of stuff, he's like, that makes it all worth it because she's so lovely and I get to do this for her, so it's completely worth it. And then at the end of this, as he's sort of enjoying his labors, even though he's not really enjoying his labors, Miranda comes in, but then also off at a distance we have Prospero like watching the conversation between Miranda and Ferdinand, and we will hear more about that conversation in tomorrow's monologue. So I'll see you then for that. Mwah.